Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. We did a lost run last time. We're going to do an Eden run this time, at least to warm up. Golden Teleporter, Key Beggar, VPWS, FHXR. Seems like our stats are at least okay, but Golden Teleporter is not an item that I love. 2 HP is not an item that I love, or a situation that I love. Oh, this one goes out to the one I love. Yeah! No, this is, it's not a great start, is what I'm trying to say. However, we can go to our curse room and, Golden Teleporter out. We can use Golden Teleporter to secure ourselves, Devil rooms and possibly Error rooms as well. But I'd really like to first pick up, any form of HP that could be prudent for us to have. Pop a Fly. Ugh. Just not really holding it down here in terms of the pickups so far. But I have faith that we'll get there. And very occasionally we'll have a turret fly that shoots. Possibly. I guess we want to go do every room. We're not going to be able to get an error room on this floor in all likelihood. It's much more realistic, I think, to suggest that we will probably get the first secret room. I guess maybe second secret room. I'm not sure if it has a priority where it gives you like the first secret room first, second secret room second, etc., etc. But we'll find out. Unless we can get a variety of bombs, which actually did just literally happen, and a battery charge, which helps out as well, actually. Now we're in a great position to probably get an error room. And honestly, error rooms are a little bit like, compound interest. It's fairly... Oh, that was beautiful. It's fairly unlikely that we'll get a ton of benefit out of each one individually, but overall, we probably will. If you look at it on like a run-by-run basis, or like a complete, run basis is what I mean to say there. How do you use your bombs? Well, I would say step 1, cut a hole in the box. Now, step 1, try this. All we need to do is get one secret room. Because we wasted our key, or seemingly wasted our key to get to the shop, we should be able to get to a second secret room. Oh, especially with all these bombs. Get to the second secret room, take a battery charge, and then teleport into the error room. Presumably. Got another spirit heart out of it. We can still save half of a spirit heart if we do things the old-fashioned way, the way that I originally intended here. Let's try a bomb here. Didn't find it right off the bat. Didn't find it right off the bat. So we actually don't know where our second secret room is. If possible, I wouldn't mind, finding it early. Might not have the chance to be there because of that spider web now that I think about it. Alright, let's go through with this. 3 spirit hearts still. Big waste of bombs, but at the same time, I think the error room is well within our grasp. So we should be just, like, moving constantly, I guess, in the hopes of getting this turret fly to actually be able to land shots. I mean, it doesn't seem... Yeah, good shot. It doesn't seem completely worthless when I actually get it to line up, but I've never seen it be worth much. So my expectation is that any damage that the turret fly does is, something of which we should be very, very thankful for, because it didn't have to do it. It is free damage. I think it may have just killed the boss. Wire coat hanger is pretty good. Wire coat hanger. I don't know, it doesn't work like iron bar. It never went that far. I mean, we might as well take creepy bombs. And I gotta deal with the devil. I think we want to leave. Golden Teleporter, second secret room, 2 pills. Explosive diarrhea. Got very lucky to not get hit there. Friends till the end. Certainly not worth it there, but having already been to the devil room, this should give us an error room? Yes, and it gave us a lot of keys, which we were in danger of actually losing to our key beggar, and then there were 2 key beggars on the fucking error room, but that's okay. We got 6 keys. That means key beggar, if he ends up picking some up that I would have liked to have gotten for myself, it's not that big of a deal, because we have enough to get us through at least the item rooms for the rest of the game. Which is, the minimum baseline for feeling pretty good about your consumable standpoint. Could have tried to take the deal with the devil. I think it's pretty sensible that we didn't. 7 keys is getting a little ridiculous here. A single bomb would be worth a lot more right now. You're gonna make me fight fucking Ragman? Can we talk about how bullshit this is? I walked into a room on the 2nd floor, and it's Tiny Room Ragman. I mean, earlier I was talking about a single bomb being worthwhile. I didn't realize it would be essential to keep me from dying to a boss that I would be loath to fight on the actual boss room. This room seems like bullshit. Tyrone, we gotta talk about this. Did give me my single bomb, but good God. That was a little bit disastrous there, or at least could have been a little bit disastrous. I guess we're lucky to have gotten out of it relatively safely. Rib of Greed. I do think that creepy bombs are basically worthless unless we have a ton of them, so I will take advantage of the fact that, you know, Rib of Greed, at least starting in 2 floors, has the chance to provide us with a benefit. Okay, 2 bombs. I don't really want to use one of our 2 bombs to get that tarot card, because it could pretty easily just be garbage, but if we get more bombs, that may become something that's interesting. Like, it could be a Hierophant card. 3 bombs now. No tinted rocks? At least not on the, like, right side of this room. It was a little bit disappointing. There's so many freaking options here. Okay, now we got golden bombs, so we might as well. So many opportunities, I should say, for tinted rocks. And of course, we just got a synergy that people are going to be like, that's amazing, and it is amazing. Glitter bombs that are also unlimited is pretty fucking sweet. But do I have the patience and desire necessary to use unlimited glitter bombs? Let's say the answer to that question is almost certainly not. It's a little bit annoying, but we might as well blow up all the pots, because even if we don't get a benefit from the pot, we stand to get a benefit from the bomb itself. Actually, kids, you never get a benefit from the pot. If you so much as look at a marijuana cigarette, Harvard knows, and they are gonna rebuke you. They're gonna say, we don't want no trash in our school. It happened to a buddy of mine. He was a straight A student. He performed the world's first heart transplant, and then someone said, hey, take a look at this picture on Google Images, and it was a pot leaf that said, don't ask why, just get high, and it was a cartoon. But just by seeing that, Harvard said, we don't want your kind here anymore, and now he's dead. He's worse than dead. He's dead and damned. It could happen to you too. Maybe already has, I don't know. There we go. Finally, we found a secret room. And we found an opportunity to pick up a little cash, maybe. Yes, okay. 9 cents. And we actually should go to our shop, even if we don't want to buy anything, which doesn't seem like we really do. I'm okay with having the golden teleporter for now. Sounds like a children's book or something. Probably Child's Heart at some point will be valuable for us. And we'll get a deal with the devil for free. What we really need here is HP. Oh my god, it is Ragman again. We need HP so that we can actually take a deal with the devil and get precedent before it's lost to us forever. That went pretty well. This is not HP, but it could be the Hierophant. It is the Hierophant. Oh my god, so we have 3.5. We could technically take something. Oh my god. I can't do it. I can't do it. As good as these are, this is gonna... Oh, I can do it. I can do it. Take this. Rewind it back, or sure got the shit to make your booty go smack. Don't walk on anything. Also, don't call me daughter. I beg her. Okay, good. Teleport. Oh, we even got HP back here. I'm not salty about picking up the Spirit Heart, though, to keep me alive a little bit longer. Fat Odd Mushroom is pretty good. And I took Incubus instead of Mom's Knife because I love you guys, alright? And people always complain about Mom's Knife. And I think there's some deserved complaining about Mom's Knife to be said. So I try to meet you guys in the middle. It's not like Incubus is much of a compromise. It's also a fantastic item. And I think it could be more fun for tier synergies as well. One makes you larger. We should go back for the Hermit. In fact, let's just use the Hermit right away. Boss Rush is not looking too likely. This at least saves us a key. And we will want to go to the shop even if we don't have enough money, just because it allows us to teleport to the error room, which did actually finance us with some extra HP on the last floor. Ergo, you can start to see why I think these error rooms might actually be somewhat useful for us. Long term, at least. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Just become 2 bomb flies or whatever. See if I give a shit. I don't give a shit. We, well, especially now with a little extra money, have good chances to make our shop worthwhile. Probably should take that red heart just in case we get a deal with the devil. I'm actually pretty lucky to have gotten precedent and also not be, like, on the verge of death, so that is extremely positive for this run. We also got the second secret room. We also got a battery charge. Easily allows us to probably finagle our way to an error room that, you know, could be complete trash, but we'll find out when that moment comes. This would actually be a really good time to fight Krampus and get Lump of Coal. We don't have the HP necessary to actually feel confident about taking a deal with the devil, especially after getting hit there. So it would be really, really nice if we could just get a free, like, Lump of Coal pickup. If we don't get Lump of Coal, I mean, a free Krampus's head might be something we'd consider, but no deal with the devil. That's fine. Not even unexpected, really. Okay, so we need to find regular secret room, go into all of our other rooms. Do we care about boss rush? I mean, we have a teleporter, so I guess I just realized I was talking about the hermit card as if it could be our boss rush enabler when I actually hold a boss rush enabler in my hands, but yeah, I mean, it would be nice. It seems really unlikely, though, especially given that I have to... No, I don't like Cursed Die that much. Not anymore. But especially given that I have to, or would have to, do every single room on each floor in order to get that error room, which is actually surprisingly important to me, I guess. 14 cents. Found both secret rooms. Let's explore. I don't know what we're going to do with this hermit card, then. Where did that come from? Did I use the other hermit card on this floor? Just to teleport to the shop right away. I honestly might use that to save us from backtracking. In case we actually want to buy something. I wonder if the key beggar paid out with it. There are so many red chests as well, but not like they're actually doing a whole hell of a lot for me right now. Our damage is really... Oh, this will be a great time for 9 lives. That is not 9 lives. That's Yumheart. And a golden chest featuring the left hand. I'm already getting red chests all the time anyway. I guess we'll take advantage of this. Guppy's head. This is the first item we really have that could potentially replace Golden Teleporter. Golden Teleporter is more novel and a little bit more fun, in my opinion. So, I think we're gonna stick with it for now. We could teleport out of here, by the way, but where's the fun in that? Give it a little bit more of the old college try here. We even picked up an extra key for our troubles. Hopefully, we can just get a bunch of Guppy items from our next... Oh, I don't know. Liberty Cap's pretty good, too. So many trinkets so far that are, like, not necessarily complete slam dunks, but certainly not bad. Kind of a verbose way to talk about them, I guess. One makes you small, counteracts. The one makes you large we had earlier, which is nice. Come back, come back. Hermit card. You know what? Let's try Nun's Habit. Then we get the deal with the devil. And I think I can justify taking Dark Matter here. Giving us a little bit more of a damage buff. But Cambion Conception was tempting as well to try to get, like, Dark Bum. Then we pick up the ladder. Man. Okay, so Fat on Mushroom and the ladder. If you're keeping track of our error room payouts so far, that's not bad. Oh, this is bad, though. Yeah, this is not good. Definitely cannot get hit by a champion, which is what almost happened right there. I think this is a very good time to invest in mushrooms. 2-1 makes you larger pills, 1 range down, 1 bombs are key. It's not the end of the world. Having these bombs might actually be pretty valuable for us. Let's go check this out. Red chests, of course, because we have left hand. I do not want to fight this. I just wanted to see if there were perhaps some pills. Oh my god. Not pills, but spirit arts. We just got Super Bandage for free. A little bit of Northernlion luck in action right there. See what these pills do. Super Bandage, like, completely removes the threat of death. The fact that we just found that and got the ladder on the last floor so we can actually get it more easily is a little ridiculous. I don't think the secret room can be on this room. It's kind of like, it's a tricky one. It seems like it should be able to be here, but I don't think it will be. That super bandage pickup might have just won us the run, honestly. Or at least saved us from losing the run, which, on a long enough time scale, I guess, pretty much ends up being exactly the same thing. If we survive until the end, we have effectively won. That was extremely close to being bad damage as well. I gotta be a little bit more, like, tactically kind of on here, just because this run is more fragile than your average run. Good stuff. Alright. 2 keys. We have to go to our shop, so it's not like we can get out of that easily. What do we use the sun card for? Well, probably... Ooh, dude, being able to go to this room for free is so good. I don't really want to buy either of these, but this means that we don't have to worry about... having a battery charge in order to get to our error room if we don't get a deal with the devil through other means. Pretty fly. Okay, so all pills that were range downgrades will now become like range upgrades. I have to backtrack anyway, so I might as well go pick them up, but I'm not super excited about it because, again, range upgrades, to some extent, who gives a shit? Like, we had 1 range downgrade and 1 shot speed upgrade, so it's pretty much a wash right now. Like, we're still fine on range. Second secret room has been found. Also gave us a tarot card. The tarot card is the moon. Actually useful. Yeah, nothing wrong with this. This will allow us to get into our secret room without spending a bomb, thus minimizing the amount of teleports we have to do. And it looks like an error room should be relatively automatic here. Again. I'll take it. It opens up a nice, like, firing lane at least. Bad damage, fair to say. Why does this guy get faster when he's afraid? I guess, you know, if you've ever seen a horror film, if you've ever seen a horror film, people do tend to move a little faster when they're afraid, or, you know, their cars suddenly, though, get unable to start, which is always unfortunate. I always think, whenever people, like, go to their car in a movie and it doesn't start, so many people are like, oh, a typical horror movie. But I just tend to think that maybe the killer's really smart, and he, like, put sugar in their gas tank or something, and was like, you know, I gotcha. Then they'll, you know what? The viewers at home will just blame this on the movie. They won't realize that I'm the world's smartest killer. I think about that sometimes, like, man, some asshole could just come up and, like, put sugar in my gas tank. That'd be real shitty. And then I think about it, you know, you'd think that it would comfort me, but instead my brain goes to, like, well, someone could just come up and stab you. So, like, why are you worried about sugar in your gas tank when you could actually be, like, killed? I think we're just gonna forget about tear detonator there. So that's like the penultimate step of where my brain goes. And then the third step, the ultimate step, the final sacrifice is, well, at any point, you know, a fucking black hole could just appear next to Earth and swallow us all up, or, you know, the heat death of the universe, or an unexpected meteor strike or something like that could wipe us out, or, you know, time as we know it could start ticking backwards due to unforeseen scientific consequences. And, you know, basically, what I'm getting at is that random shit can go wrong all the time. We don't live in a perfectly safe world. I'd rather have someone pour sugar in my gas tank than, you know, initiate the heat death of the universe instantaneously. People always argue against that, too. They're like, well, not against it, but they're like, well, if the universe just ripped and, you know, the fabric of space and time as we know it became sundered from one another, at least, you know, we wouldn't know. We would just be living our lives, and then it would instantly... Ooh, that's so good. TechX. And then instantly all would be lost. And you're like, yeah. I mean, but that still fucking sucks. Just because we're not around to perceive it sucking, it sucks anyway. Because I'm, like, perceiving it right now, and it's shitty. I'm like, oh, I don't want that to happen. It's like, well, at least he died peacefully. Yeah, but he's dead. You know, if you could run the question by him, be like, hey, dude, would you rather, like, die peacefully tomorrow or survive? You'd be like, well, probably, like, fucking survive, you know? Ignoring situations where, you know, all existence is pain, etc., but... I'm just saying, there are fates better than the heat death of the universe or the big rip. Alright, let's crack this open. Why even finish this run? I mean, fucking... new, you know, star, the second closest star to Earth, might just go supernova tomorrow and just fucking blow us all up anyway. That'd be put all this work into my fucking YouTube channel, and then the sun goes supernova. Fantastic. Thanks a lot, universe. All right, 4 spirit hearts. Oh, the sum total of my knowledge and experience as a human being pale in comparison to the time scale of the universe. Oh, thanks a lot. Way to make me feel important. Metaphysical concept of existence. Do I care about that eternal heart? Which really at this point becomes a question of, do I care enough about that eternal heart to lose a spirit heart and or a couple of bombs to get it? Yeah, we should. Even though we have the womb coming up soon and, you know, theoretical permanent Polaroid invincibility, etc., etc., I think it is the right call for us to pick this up. Hopefully use it for a deal with the devil on the next floor. Golden keys. The key beggar, I'm assuming, can't eat golden keys. Let's just get a little peep there. Nope, not interested. There you go. To be honest with you, we should probably go to every room as we find it. Oh, Skype has stopped working. Okay. That's acceptable. I don't know why you had to interrupt my Isaac episode to say that, but that's fine. I don't know, do we care about Spider Mod? The Fool is okay, at least for backtracking purposes, but do we care about Spider Mod? I think we care about Spider Mod if we have the money necessary to buy Spider Mod without, you know, being thrown into extreme levels of debt or something like that. Hopefully, though, this just ends up like, no longer do I want Krampus. That was last floor's bullshit. Now I want like an out-of-control deal with the devil synergy. And you know what? Synth Oil's pretty good. Demon Baby is good enough. I'm gonna Fool card out of here just so, you know, no funny business. Some of that's a matter. Some I'm gonna let go. That was supposed to be MIA's Paper Planes. But how can it be if there were no slot machine sounds? Well, you see, there's other parts. I was taking him to the bridge like Timbaland in Sexy Back. Let's, is Sexy Back now considered like classic pop music? Because that came out in what, like 2006? That's a 10-year-old song. Damn, dog. What was a 10-year-old song in 2006 when I entered undergrad in university? It'd be like a song from 1996, like fucking Closing Time. Yeah, put on the oldies, like Closing Time. Damn, dude. The process of aging. We have no bombs, so we can't even find a second secret room. This kind of sucks. I think we'll buy Spider Mod, teleport to, yes, the second secret room, where we did not get a battery charge, but could theoretically get 48-hour energy, which we did not. I thought maybe for some reason hematemesis would give us a bunch of chests there. That's not how that went down, though. All right, that sucks. No error room on this one. We didn't get a battery charge for once, and there was none in the shop either. So I would say that probably starting on the next floor, we can, like, totally stop giving a shit about error rooms. Because the value we get from error rooms is nebulous and not always worth the extra cost that we'll pay. Not just in terms of time, but in terms of, like, the amount of HP that I'll lose to do it. But we should probably do it on this floor, because there's incentive to doing so. You know, we can fight Mom right away and then teleport out. Get a deal with the devil, even if we didn't deserve one, or didn't earn one naturally. And to kind of make a case in point here, really thought that would find the second secret room. Oh, you know what? Glitter Bomb's explosive diarrhea is alright. I don't know why I put that there, knowing the secret room could not be there. Not a good kick. Hey, we got 2 spirit hearts. Not as a result of my idiocy, but I didn't get punished too hard, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, we should be charge shooting less and tap shooting as much as possible. Get a little moonwalk shot in there. We do have Incubus with us, so the more shots we can get out, the better it is. And that's just true with Tech X most of the time anyway. Okay, take the Polaroid, teleport. Alright. I do think it always takes you to a room that is like, if possible, it takes you to a room that's one away from a room you've already done. So maybe we should be using it more often if we don't really care about getting to the error room on this floor, which we sort of do, but, you know, we'll have to make it to the secret and second secret rooms first before we really get bent out of shape there. I guess most of the time it'll just, like, save us some walking. We should at the very least be able to get a deal with the devil here. And honestly, it plays pretty much right into my hand if we can get a deal with the devil that, you think is this a secret room? If we can get a deal with the devil that also, puts us in permanent Polaroid invincibility while being a good item, which I think is fairly plausible. Let's go grab all this. Probably play this guy a few times. Alright, permanent Polaroid invincibility already. Didn't quite get 6, but we'll be back. Might as well crack that. 2 Spirit Hearts. Do I want to fight them? Probably not, so we'll teleport out. Okay. I mean, I will gladly throw away a Spirit Heart to play that Demon Judgment some more, especially if he gives me any syringe. Takes me very close to spun. That's fine. Keep it going. That was well worth it. Right, we have Nun's Habit, so we're teleporting more frequently. Curved Horn over left hand. Our Guppy Dreams are relatively inconsequential at this point, I'd say. Being able to do way more damage with Tech X is more valuable. It's weird that a run this powerful is also this slow. It's not a bad thing. It's just a little surprising. Man, it's easy to kill poops in this. Hagalaz rune. Good news! There it goes. This is the intro to Magic Carpet Ride by Steppenwolf. The music is, like, the singing is just getting very low effort here. Right beneath the summer sea. I mean, have you ever seen a caricature drawing? It accentuates all the parts you'd rather not accentuate. That's what I'm trying to do here. From an auditory standpoint. Close your eyes, girl. Look inside, girl. Let the sun take you where... Everyone's heard this. It's from Austin Powers 2. Just before they go into American Woman by the Guess Who are Canadian. Weird. Alright, Sack Dagger's awesome, actually. Was there a battery charge available on perhaps the shop or something like it? I can look at the map, but I was gonna say I won't be able to teleport out, but we don't have to teleport out because I guess we made it to that room not via the mom fight, so it doesn't matter. There is a battery charge. You know what? Let's take mom's purse. Hermit card, maybe not bad. Donate as much money as we can afford to. Always like to make a habit of that. Teleport to an error room. Holy shit, it's a second Guppy item. Excuse me. I really don't want to fight like one ragman per floor. It's getting a little ridiculous. Womb 1. I'm going to Hermit right away. Well, that was an extreme waste of my time. I was going to say watch it be the Hermit again. Pop it again. Move one room away. Starting on this floor, I'm going to care a lot less about the error room and more about just finishing in a relatively timely fashion. Not because I'm on the clock here, but I do have a very important meeting later today with the CEO of Procter & Gamble. We're going to talk about, look, nobody takes me seriously. And that's the way I like it. I mean, that's the way, I like it. Okay, now you're just taunting me with these battery charges. Is that another? That is totally what Goldmember says in Austin Powers Goldmember. I know it's also a song. I'm just trying to see how many accidental Austin Powers-isms I can shoehorn into one episode. The answer is all of them. Well, we've already been there. We know it's a dead end, so we might as well come this way and, you know, maybe even open that. Who needs keys at this point? I could give them the key beggar, but they're far too valuable for that. There we go. Unlimited keys for this floor. We'll teleport again. Maybe we haven't known that that is a dead end because it says we haven't explored it yet, but maybe we've explored it, but we haven't finished it yet, which is what the, you know, the shaded or colored in indicator indicates here. Friends to the end. Decent. How is this run going on a scale from unlosable to unwinnable? It's definitely somewhere in the unlosable camp, closer to unlosable. It could be lost, but I don't think it will be, especially if we can get, well, Gimpy's all right, but then a Guppy, Gimpy Guppy, Gimpy Guppy. Look at that, Guppy's collar. And then we'll just leave. So now that we're Guppy, we basically cannot be killed. We will generate flies at such a ridiculous pace that the enemies basically cannot stand in our way. I mean, from killing 5 enemies, we just picked up like 132 flies. So I would expect that we're probably in the clear at this point. And you know what? We earned this one. It's not like it's the hardest run ever completed or anything like that, but certainly is not the easiest either. Okay, by going to this room, we have secured ourselves a deal with the devil without having to backtrack all the way, and double damage via Cricket's Head, which is also amazing. And will continue to be amazing for our flies as well. So we are 100% set here. Am I gonna do a lost run next? It's a good question. I have no idea. I feel like peppering them in every now and then to keep me honest. You know, you wanna prove that you got the chops necessary. This is my favorite use for Teleport 2.0 now. Friends till the end. I don't know why that was to the tune of like Ride of the Valkyries. Friends till the end now. Friends till the end. Pill. Friends till the end. Pill. Friends till the end. We are the Valkyries and we are going to ride over the hills. I don't know what the Flight of the Valkyries is from. Ride of the Valkyries? Flight of the Valkyries? Something to do with the Valkyries. Valkyries? It's Valkyries, right? Probably. I don't know. In English, we say Valkyries with like a weird L. It's not a soft or a hard L, just a weird L. You're gonna call me a weird L. You're a weirdo as far as I'm concerned. Okay, this is perfect. Give me a lump of coal and we are set. That is Krampus's head. I don't give a damn. Pepsi bottle. A Coca-Cola glass. It's like 23 minutes to get through the first few floors and then finish the run before 30. It's the classic, like, this run became stronger than I know what to do with. That old song and dance, huh? We were pretty much at the point where we're killing enemies, like, indirectly and accidentally. Man, this is 2 runs in a row now, I think, where we've had the choice between Curved Horn and the Cancer Trinket. I do think Curved Horn is better, but it is like, you know, one's a 10, the other one's a 10, but one is just a slightly better 10 than the other one. Because that's, you have to, here's my thoughts on, like, 10-point scales, man. I think a 5-point scale is good enough. But you'd be like, well, what if one 5 out of 5 game is better than another 5 out of 5 game? Get them both, man. That's, I mean, I don't know. I guess a lot of people use reviews and stuff like that as a an indicator of like, you know, this is the best game on this generation. You know, I have no patience for that stuff anymore. Although I did when I was younger, for sure. Now it's just like, if a game gets a 5, that's something I should be paying attention to. You know. You know, when you go to a restaurant, you know, if it's a 5 out of 5 experience, you don't say, oh, yeah, it's not as good as Heston Blumenthal's The Fat Duck. Cook you a fucking nitrous oxide milkshake at tableside. Okay, we have ruined permanent Polaroid invincibility as soon as we pick up a little bit more HP. Which is fine. I should be able to avoid it, but it doesn't matter at this point. Like, I would give a teleporter for Shoop da Whoop now. We did not get Shoop da Whoop. Or did we? No, we got Anarchist Cookbook, which is just horrible. Although we do have butt bombs. I feel relatively comfortable saying full stop, Anarchist Cookbook is usually a bad item. I don't think, no, you know, I am the guy who comes out and is like, oh, you know, I don't want to offend anybody, but here's my opinion on pickles. I think they're good. Unless you don't like them, you're entitled to not like them. That being said, Anarchist Cookbook is not controversial. Anarchist Cookbook is kind of trash. Well, what if you have Pyromaniac? Yeah, okay. In that one very rare synergy that exists, once every 4 rooms, you could basically get Yum Heart effect. And possibly kill a few enemies as a result. Is that really that valuable? I would posit that the answer to that question is no, good sir. And or madame. Ooh, Polyphemus for 2 rooms. I love it. Pepsi bottle. A Coca-Cola glass. I don't give a madame. It doesn't really work. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.